Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody. Welcome Benjamin. Nice to see you in here. Just going to let everybody join in a little bit. Nice little midday stream for everyone to make the most of the season, that is for sure. So we'll just get set up and we'll let everyone jump in. And I'll start amending the stream. So bear with me a second, but this is what we're rocking at the minute. Nico Hulkenberg and K-Mag, both level 7. That's our go-to pick at the moment. So just give me a second while I just sort the rest of the stream out. And we will be good to go. Let me know who is in the stream already. Let me know in the comments down below. Nice to hopefully see as many of you as possible. As we start to look to get racing. It's been pretty fun so far. Pretty interesting start to the season. So let's get into the chat then. Let's see who we have got. You can check out the car as well. So yes, Benjamin, you there? Welcome. Welcome in. Good to see you've applied for one of the clubs. Hopefully we'll accept you in there in no time at all. Janice, welcome as well. Nice to see you in here. So, yes, we're going to get into an early race. Let's get started pretty early. And hopefully we might be live later on as well. Still undecided that one. But I'm glad you're good. Glad you're good. But yeah, just a little lunchtime play of F1 Clash. James, not too sure yet. Probably like Series 8, Series 9 potentially. Is what I reckon. And we start off with Australia. Haven't played Australia yet, so this will be a new one to go with. But yeah, we keep grinding. We keep unlocking everything at the same time as well. If you haven't seen my video today already, boosts are brilliant on this game so far. And that is something that you want to be picking as well. Does definitely help. And we're going to try and see if we can overcome a rival already. We should get a perfect start. And we do, as always. We've got a real player here as well, so it'd be good to see how we get on against the real player. And because Hulkenberg's in the league, we're going to cut down and save some tyres. We're going to leave Magnussen. Just pushing a little bit longer as he gets into P3. Make sure you do hit that like button on the stream. Let's get this stream out there. Benjamin's loving goat control already. Absolutely, Benjamin. Goat control is out and ready. That's what we like to see. So James is rocking Series 8 at the moment. Which is pretty good going. Depends how quick you can get through the series. I think everyone's still kind of guessing what the plan of action is at the minute. But for us, we continue on as normal. And we are currently P1 and P2. Rival is going to start closing a little bit. Galaxy, not too sure yet. Probably not Series 12, I'd imagine. Probably a few series lower, I'd have thought. As what we'll do is we'll now close the gap with Hulkenberg. Dunkers, we'll have a look after this one, mate. No problem. We will have a look and check out the pit pass. We're just going to build a nice gap between our drivers and the rest of the field. And that gap is 9 seconds at the moment. And we've used all the battery up, power unit. So we'll cut that back down. Yeah, boosts are very strong at the moment, but that could be because the boosts are just so good on the lower drivers. It might be that we get higher and they're not as good. That's all out for debate again at the minute. Trying to find out. But Hulkenberg's in. K-Mag coming in now as well. Galaxy Brain, no, not used the CC points yet. I'm unsure as what to do them on, I must say. So at the minute, just keeping it as it is for now. And I'm going to just wait until eventually I do give it a go. And we're currently just gonna keep pushing on here. And the rival's caught us up in P2, look, but he's on low power unit and low tyres, so we'll be able to just smash back past. And look how slow these are going. What the hell's happened down here? What has happened down here? P1 and P2 at the minute. And we're just going to hold. Rival's going to start pushing at us now. We've got Magnussen on 100%. Hulkenberg on 90. Dunkers, got to behave, man. You behave, you can play plenty of F1 Clash, that's for sure. So Hulkenberg through. The Rival's pushing hard, but you can see by his battery, he hasn't got much left. Yeah, I've seen a lot of boost. Now, the thing is, everyone, my method here is that everybody's using tons of boosts at the minute, which means we're going to use loads of boosts and we're going to run out pretty quickly as well. So the chances are that Hutch knows this, and that's why the pit pass boosts are quite a lot. You there, who asked? Nice name, nice name. Oh, James, I've been doing the new series offers. I've been doing the 60 bucks drivers as well. All worth doing. So the Rival's out of power unit, and we can just continue the push away. But Hulkenberg's out of power unit, but he's safe. Magnussen out of it too. And this looks like a nice steady P1, P2 to start off the stream. But yeah, we'll have a look at pit pass after this race. The first pit pass of the season. Oh yeah, nice P1, P2. Boosts are required, definitely, in this. So yeah, good one there. Let's have a look at pit pass. And find out what is on offer. We'll open up some crates as well. So pit pass then. Let's have a look. So we've opened our crate at the moment. We've got some coins and Piastri. We've got 9 Gladiator and 45 Gladiator if you're doing premium. And then going down further, 9 Prince and 45 Prince. We've got some okay boosts there, some big boosts. 180 Gladiator in there. I mean, I've got a fair few. There's 180. You need 225 boosts alone at milestone 20. And the same again, 225 boosts at 25. So that's pretty good. Taurus, yeah, so it looks like we're getting a lot of boosts on the pit pass this season. And I do think that is because the game requires more boosts to be used. So I think that is the way it's going now. And look at that, 250 Alex Albon at the end. So a fair amount. Yeah, Dunk, you got to start grinding. I think everybody needs to start grinding on this game for sure. As we get Valtteri Bottas, Sergio Perez, nice little 2 crate there. And what we're going to do is do these. So these offers for anybody watching are pretty good. Now all the crates at the minute are dead expensive. So to get level 7 for 65 bucks, I will absolutely take that all day long. No problem at all. We'll definitely be having a look at that one. Let's open these crates though. And see what we get in these ones. Some more Bottas. Some Scout as well, that gets upgraded. Zeno gets upgraded. And Wild Core is +2. And we'll do one more. And then we'll head into a race. Dunk. Tons of days in the season left, mate. So nothing new that time. And we can start to unlock. So from the current thing, we're pretty far behind P1, but we are at the minute going to get a Series 5 Legendary if we stay where we are. Let's have a look at some flags then. We're pretty low in terms of all our friends. I mean, that hasn't updated. There's no way people are 16,000 flags already. So potentially they haven't started the game on that one. We've got reward offers in here as well, but let's get into another race, another Series 5. We're about, not far off Series 6. But yeah, I think he means exhibition, which is about 3 weeks. James, I would, yeah, I'm not doing the epics or the rares. I don't think they're worth it based on numbers, but I could be wrong. However, I'm going to stick to just the level. If I can get level 7 commons for 60 bucks, that's the way I'm keeping. 100%. So we've got Hulkenberg and Magnussen. And we're going to do the self-control again for all you that love the GOAT. And I know Benjamin does. And I'm quite concentrated on power unit at the minute. So Samba will come in. And I do think giving a little bit of power unit boost does help you a lot. So we're going to get a good start. As always, P4. Real player here as well. And they get a better start than us on the softs. But we do manage to push ahead. And it's Kevin Magnussen on that Samba that gets ahead. And we're going to get him into the lead. Should be now into this corner here. And we do. And we'll cut down on Nico. We'll cut down. So the rival's going to get past us pretty quickly here on the softs. But we're already just looking after our power unit. And that rival's going to start to hunt us down, and they do. But that's okay, because they're going to have to pit pretty early. They're only going to do 3 laps. So let's continue on. They might have to come back for hards and try and do 4. Which hopefully we have an advantage. Where's the rival's P7? So he's going to get P4 most likely. And we're holding ground with Magnussen at the minute. Let's boost a little bit. Let's close this gap up. And we do that just about. So just quite closely behind now. And Hulkenberg's absolutely fine too. I mean, we've got a pretty good gap. 10 seconds. And that rival is now in the pits. So we're going to boost Hulkenberg. Get him past. Rival does go to hards, but I didn't expect him to pit on lap 2. Remember, 7-lap race here in Baku now. There could be loads of updates to the game. Absolutely loads at this stage. So Magnussen, I think we're going to go to hards here. And Hulkenberg, we're going to just do another lap, I think. And then we're going to come back for some mediums. Magnussen coming back out, comes out in P2. We want to keep that P3 behind, which we're not going to be able to. But we can push back at him. And there we go, into P2. Rins, I'm going to keep grinding at the minute. I think flags are too low. We're probably at about 100 flags, 200 flags at the minute, and I don't think that's anywhere near high enough. So I'm just going to keep going and see what happens. I'm definitely not staying low flags and spending the money that it's going to cost. No chance. So in comes Hülkenberg. And we'll continue to go on with Kevin Magnussen. And that rival does get ahead. But we can start to close that gap a bit now. I don't think he can go to lap 7 though, I must say, on that hard tyre. So we can carry on. No problem. Hülkenberg's going to close that gap. He's looking at P3 at the moment. And with the rival sitting there, we're going to just keep on the medium. No point changing that. We'll cut down as it speaks. Let's see if we can get ahead. We can get ahead. We're going to cut down. So the rival then in for softs. We might as well keep pushing Magnussen. And basically use all the battery, get him ahead of these lapped cars. That's okay. Rival comes past us, but we're going to save our battery for an attack later on. So just going to save this up. Yeah, James, I would unlock them all and use it, absolutely. So, Hülkenberg not too far away from P2. He's used all his battery, and we're now going to start the boost phase. So, if we boost down the straight, we should be able to catch him, and he hasn't got loads of tyres too. As we go around the first corner, loads of lap cars. Can we jump ahead? We're going to try. He's going to run out of tyres though, this guy, surely, as we do get into P2. And he's certainly going to be running out of tyres. Afternoon, Mark? I know he said evening, so used to doing evening streams. So rival's pushed. He's gone. He's run out of tyres too. And we're going to snatch P2 on the line. So no stresses in that one. A nice 47 coming through, catching him on the line. And the 7 laps of Baku is certainly something to get used to. Which was a good start. Make sure you hit the like on the video. It's free to do as always. Make sure you show your love and support. As we get another Series 5 crate. Which we can open. We'll open one of these, see if we get anything good. And get some good numbers. And Piastri we can level up once again. So it's all looking pretty good for the moment. As we wait for the GP to come out. We're doing pretty good on the unlock. So we've bought all the early asset offers, pretty much. You can see Perez we've just got recently. But still a long way to go. Let's get this number 1 off. There we go, Valtteri Bottas. Yeah, you there? Definitely. But yeah, it's all looking... What series is everybody in at the minute? So we've got 30 people watching at the moment. I want to see 30 people mention what they are in. It'd be nice to see where everybody is currently. What series are you racing? And we're about to unlock. We're not far off. Series 6. So we've got you there in Series 4. Mark's in Series 4. James is in Series 9. How is Series 9, James? But that's fun. Benjamin's nearly in Series 5. So currently racing Series 4 at the moment. Make sure you do watch my video that I have released today. Basically how to get the best perfect start every time. Before it gets fixed as well. It's definitely worth a watch. And we've got another difficult matchup. Definitely not the easiest of races so far. So we're going to use everyone's favourite self-control again. And we're going to use... a little bit. What could we use? Something a bit different. I mean, I quite like the look of Street Shark, I must say. Let's use a bit of Dragon. Kirill, welcome. Galaxy, probably around Series 8, Series 9, potentially. We've got Josh in Series 4 as well. So we've got a human rival here. And we've blasted up the inside into the lead with Nico Hulkenberg. We've got Magnussen in P3 as well. We're going to cut him down and save his power unit. And Hulkenberg we'll cut down as well shortly. This guy's going to match us with the power unit though. And somehow gets ahead of us. Andrew Bibas, welcome. And now we're going to get back past that medium runner. So it's all going to come down to who can race P1 driver the best. And for that, we're going to zoom out a little bit. He's charging back at us. We're going to hold. He's used all his battery up, and so has the one behind. And somehow we lose that position. But we do go back round the outside. And we do get back through. So it's going to be changing all the time. We've got K-Mag lost a spot, but we'll keep an eye on that. And suddenly, somehow this hard tyre seems better than what I've got. But Magnussen's looking in a very good position at the minute. We're holding everybody up. And this guy's used all his power unit. We're just conserving. Yes, Mark, that's what we like to see. ASW F1 Troops Club is flying at the minute. That's very nice to see. Thanks for Mark as well, looking after it. We've got Ollie in Series 3. Galaxy Brain, not really. I just don't want to get to the Max Series. That's mainly the reason why. Free to play, JTAG, probably just grinding through the series at the minute. You don't really need to do races if your crates are full either. I'd probably hold back and just conserve a little bit on that front. So this guy has used all his battery up again. And we've got 4 laps though. So we're going to come back for the hards. We're going to boost into pit here. We could probably go mediums. I think we will. And we've got K-Mag that we can use to close that gap too. Ethan, try deleting the game and reinstalling. Everyone should have the game by now. Because we get absolutely blocked. Look how much time we lose at the start of this corner. And that's going to be massive time lost between the drivers at the front. We're going to lose P1 now because we can't even get past these back markers. I don't want to use my power unit either because we've only got 9%. But look how long it's taken us. And that gap is 10.4 seconds already. So we've kind of been a bit destroyed from this. Sadly, they definitely need to look at fixing coming out of the pits. And that's going to affect us big time in this race. I would imagine this rival's going to come back at us pretty quickly. And we're trying to hold on. We're going to boost K-Mag though. And look how chock-a-block it is at the minute round here. He's got no power unit left though, that's the main thing. And it's just chaos. This is absolute chaos. We've got P3. We're going to try and nab P2. He's used all his power unit. Can we sneak a P2? And he's conserving at the minute. We do manage to get it. And we'll cut back down. AE Wallace, it is too expensive, mate. Far too expensive at the moment. No CC points spent as it stands. So we're saving them at the moment. Stefan, welcome. But yeah, this is crazy. So this guy we can see now is saving up his power unit for an attack. We only need to win. We only need to get P1. So I'm just going to keep conserving with Nico Hulkenberg. Let's get his power unit back up to as high as we can. And I'm sure this guy is going to start attacking us any second. And he's not yet. He's still got a lot of power unit left. No, I don't think he is. So we can attack now with Hulkenberg. Yeah, Shreyas, we'll have a look. And here he comes then with that rival P3. We might lose P2 here, instead of trying to conserve all the time. But we should be good for the win. And I think we are. Nico Hulkenberg is going to snatch this one with Kevin Magnussen as well. So a real player, great race. And we do get P1, P2. Ethan, I think it probably could be a good idea, mate. I think having legends, let's say, that is potentially a good way. A. Wallace, I think some people are, but the price is, it's still 1 million coins to do asset trading. And we don't get a lot of coins per race. So I'm interested to see how that one does pan out. Yeah, you could have some legends. You could have probably bring Michael Schumacher back. You've got 4. You could probably even stick lots of Coulthard in there. You've got Alan Prost, Senna. You could do so much. So many drivers you could put in, but I don't know how it will work on the lights or something. Yeah, Danny Rick. You could bring reserve drivers in. That's an idea. So that was a good race to win, and I'm sure we are just one race now away from entering Series 6, and that we are. So we're making our way through already. Quite a lot of flags to get to here, though. So let's see if we can get a winner in Series 5. Mark wants Jenson Button. That'll be an idea. Old JB. So then let's get another one. Difficult matchup on this one. Hey, while he's watching it and me, let me do all the work, no problem. So all looking pretty good now. Homer, yeah, we might try it later on as well if we get a chance, but I just thought I'm off at the minute racing away, so I thought I'd jump on a little bit of a stream, and we get Bahrain again. So what should we use this time? I quite like using the power unit boosts, I must say. We're going to use Dead Fast. I think that could be a very good boost. Let's use it on both. Let's go mediums as well. So Dead Fast has got that power unit increase, speed and tyre management. Yeah, Wallace, thanks, mate. Yeah, appreciate you enjoy. Yeah, a lot of good streamers, especially King. Benjamin, you must have read my mind, because here we go. Dead Fast on both. This guy's into the lead already, so this is going to be very tough to claw back. And we're going to cut down Magnussen. The perfect start, first lap, though, will help us get through. And the problem we're going to have is this Alonso will finish P4, so it's all about trying to catch what is epic Max Verstappen probably, and that's going to be pretty hard to do. But we're going to look after our battery and see what we can do as we get past, or nearly get past, Max Verstappen. And we're probably too late on the boost there, we get pinned. But we are back into P4. This rival's looking pretty good out front, and I think this is the CC point of having Max Verstappen, because at the minute he's well ahead, and it's going to be very hard to even get near him, especially with more battery, more power unit allowed for him. So we're going to have to see what we can do. See if we can pick up this race somehow. Oh, Josh, crash, no way. I've never seen anyone crash so far. So this rival's not too far away. We're going to boost a little bit again. He's going to finish P4 though, that's guaranteed. We have to get P1. And that's going to be very tough to do. We're going to close this gap though. See if we can just sneak a lead. Just for a bit of fun. And we can. We've used a lot of power unit to get there though. So we're going to end up losing this. Look, stuck behind a back marker. Absolutely so annoying. But we're trying. We've tried to close that gap. And already, look, you can see that rival is now bolted out front. I think in terms of duels, it might be that your epic Max Verstappen is the way to go on CC points. Because you can just control P1, that's all you need to do. Yeah, back markers, Benjamin getting in the way hugely. But yeah, we're not going to sadly win this one. He's got no power unit left, but neither really have I. He's not going to get... Yeah, so yeah, it looks like a loss on this one. Don't think there's anything we can do. Yeah, shame on this one, but there's not a lot we can. We can try and close the gap and put him under a bit of pressure, but we're going to use all our battery just to even close the gap. Try and bring Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg getting absolutely stacked through back markers, lot. And then finally does get through. But now for the rival with Max Verstappen, you can just conserve out front. 100%. It's going to be very tough to get you through. We can see Magnussen's trying to close that gap. But we're just not going to be able to. Rival's just conserving. And I'm sure we'll see that it'll be an epic Series 12 that there's just one. Josh, I might try that next time I pit. See if it happens, see what it does. So I think we might go and look at buying a epic Series 12 part or driver based on these duels that I'm getting so far. See, the rival's just conserving in P4 because he doesn't have to do anything. He doesn't have to try and close the gap. He's pretty much got this race won. And we're going to try and close the gap, but we've just got no choice. The power unit on Max Verstappen is a lot better than ours. Probably, maybe Max. I'm going to have a look after this and see. See, overtaking is easy at the minute. Defending will be what it will be. I think we're best going on power units. I'm going to say. Give us that extra part. El Rincon, thanks for joining as well. Much appreciated. Not sure when they're going to fix it yet. Not at all. So we're going to just keep an eye out as we come around P2, P3. So sadly, a loss on our GP race. Not even a GP race, is it? Let's be honest. But I think it just shows, and I'm sure we're going to have a look now, and we're going to see that this guy had an epic. As we wait for him, he's P5 though. He is P5. Is he going to give us... I mean, P4's run out of tyres. Oh, thought we were going to win then. But sadly not. Never mind. A bit of excitement. Yeah, Mark, that's the best way. Live tips as you go. That's what we want to see. But yeah, I think potentially... What's this guy had? So 777... And he did actually have he had a common Max Verstappen level 5. That's interesting because that Max Verstappen absolutely tore off. His race start is better, which is interestingly then. And look at his power unit. So his power unit's only just better, but he's got cornering a bit better. So it could have been cornering. But we did have the best lap time by some margin. But yeah, that's an interesting take. He definitely had common 5 and 1. That's... I'd have to have a look back then and watch that one to see how he just got... Was it just a look at the first corner that got him well ahead? Is it that the level 7... I mean, what's Charles Leclerc? Can we upgrade the car in any way? Let's have a look. We want a bit more power unit if we can get it. That's going to bring me down 1. That won't. And that will, but it will leave me worse. We can upgrade this. But still, it is just better, but I don't want to lose my power unit, really. Right, so we have got pretty much the best of what we have got. I mean, I might take this. I think I'm going to take the power unit a bit more in here. So let's try that. And let's try bringing our 2... Let's not go for the best 2 drivers. So who's best out of them 2? It's probably going to be K-Mag, who is best out of them. So let's try going for something a bit less. And seeing what matchup it gives us. So still quite a bit now off Series 6. Galaxy Brain, not too sure yet. We'll probably do this for another 45 minutes maybe. And we'll give this a go. And then whether or not we can tonight, I'm not sure. But we'll certainly see. Yeah, James, it's mad money at the minute if you want to buy drivers. Crazy money. But we do get... Let's see, we've changed the drivers. What I think at the minute... It's so easy to come through the field. So if you can get an advantage from P1, then you're going to be laughing. You are going to be laughing a lot. So we're going to go mediums. See if we can get the win here. We should get a perfect start. And we do. Everyone's pretty slow off the line. But now we're into P5, Sergeant P12. So we're going to cut down Magnussen because he does get a good first lap. So I think he'll still make moves. And he does. Nearly got P3. We're just going to put Sergeant on medium. Yes, Benjamin's happy. Benjamin loves the goat. I maybe we need to add a goat emoji in here. That Magnussen's going to try and get past Leclerc. And does so. We're going to look after that battery. Power unit, whatever you want to call it. Control for the dub, as Ethan says. Absolutely. And Sergeant coming through. And we're going to just leave these. So we're going to do basically going to do a 5 lap here. And we might just conserve at the end of it with some mediums. Quickest way round. Yeah, you there, absolutely. So this is looking pretty good at the minute. We've got some rain coming in 55 seconds. So we should be able to get another lap out of these mediums. Sergeant's still making moves, even on medium boost. And there you go, into P2. And that's what we want to see. Make sure you like the video. I've got 13 likes so far with 30 people in here. Let's make sure you hit the like button. And we can now move on to some wet weather tyres after this. Yeah, 10 laps in Austria now, Benjamin. It's a bit mad out here. And yet we've got Magnussen trying to come through. He's probably going to get stuck in a lot of pit stops as well. And in he comes. So Magnussen comes in. Excuse me. And Sargent comes in as well. Excuse me again. So Magnussen and Sargent both back out. Sargent froze in the pits, but is now back out. Yeah, SSS TBC, it is ridiculous. If you use two one level drivers with boosts, it lowers your team score massively, and you can just literally race through. It is very, very straightforward. So we're lapping the rival already. Currently lap 7. So yeah, the lap counts will get you out a few. I think Baku's now 7 laps. Austin's 7 laps. Austria's 10 laps. Singapore, I believe, is 6 laps. Yeah, SSS TBC. I think it's just the power of boosts. What it is your boosts give you the perfect start, which makes your drivers go on a mad one for the first lap at least anyway. If you don't use boosts, the game is a lot more difficult though. So free-to-play players will find it a lot more difficult without any boosts if they are just starting out. But K-Mag's going to take this. And we'll be able to conserve till the end on this medium. So our medium boost will move up to fast. Yeah, Benjamin, it's very early days at the minute. I mean, we're less than probably 24 hours at the minute. Or nearly about a day. So there's going to be a lot of updates with any game. I think even the likes of FIFA, Fortnite, Call of Duty, they all release and then have to do some sort of update pretty soon after. But K-Mag's going to win this race. Sargent P2. We've lapped the opponent quite well as well. We're almost a lap ahead. I think we are a lap ahead now of everybody. And yes, we are. 42 seconds back to P3. So we're back on the winning road. Yeah, you can still win. You can still win without boosts. But at the minute, it's a big one. Big W there. Remember as well, if you do want to become a member, you'll get access to Discord private chats where I can host comments, etc. and tips. And also you can get some strategy guides in the season when becoming a channel member. So the link is in the pinned messages if you do want to become that. Trevon, I think the way prices are at the moment, 60, 70 bucks for level 7 commons, I am absolutely taking. And you get a few thousand coins in there as well. So absolutely be doing that. You there's lapping people and laughing, how dare he. And we get a legendary crate as well. So let's open up this legendary crate. And we do now get Series 6 unlocked. Nice little offer there as well. So should we open up this, see what we get? Thinking about it, Ethan, yes, I do think I might go that way. So we get 126 Russell, so quite a big pull. We get 51 Leclerc. We've got 113 Swift Charge. It's almost like double asset rewards. 136 Essence. We get 12 Spectrum. 9 Nick de Vries. 4 Wild Core. And 2 Oscar Piastri. So, epic Oscar Piastri we now unlock. And what can we... So that race there was with a worse driver in Logan Sargent. And we might have a look to see what does this do to the team score. It rises it by 20. And what can we have a look at round here? Is still going to be the best one? I think so. Let's give Oscar Piastri a run out and see what happens. 2K. Absolutely. I don't know if I've got any more on here. I haven't got any ones at the moment. I have took all mine already. So we're in Series 6 now. So let's try something. This is what I showed you, what I think you should all try. Level 1, which knocks it down hugely. Level 1, which knocks it down hugely again. Let's go into a Series 6 race and try it. SSTBC, I could imagine. I could imagine that is an absolute bot fest. So let's have a look at this matchup here then. Let's see if it's real or not. Yeah, imagine if I lose. That would be very embarrassing. So this could be a real player. And we've got Miami. So 7 laps Miami. We've got 22nd and 24th. And we're going to go on to the hards. We're going to go something good tyre management. So we're going to go... What can we do? It's going to be dead fast. Everyone loves the self-control. For Benjamin, self-control. So here we go then. See if we can get past this opponent. With level 1 in Series 6. We get perfect starts, as we always do. And Nick de Vries making a big move up the inside. But we're just using 2 level 1s at the minute. And we are in an absolute train. But Nick de Vries is absolutely killing it out there. And Piastri now too. Remember, these are level 1 commons. And look at that. Nick de Vries into 7th. Yeah, it doesn't anymore. They've hidden it on purpose, I believe, as well. So let's have a look then. So Series 6, we've used 2 level 1 commons, and we are currently moving past rivals, even though we are medium boosting, which is very interesting. And look at that, P5 now for Nick de Vries. He's just got past Lando Norris on the soft tyres. So Series 6 Lando has just been overtaken by Series 1 and 2, although Nick de Vries. And he's going to make another move on medium boost here, I think. Into P4, wow. We are flying through at the minute. And look at that, Nick de Vries up to P3. Jesper Jensen says the boost start glitch. I've tried it, but didn't think it worked. I mean, I don't even have to race this. Look at this. De Vries is just laughing at him. So is Piastri. And look at that. We are in to P4. And we can just chill. We don't even have to use the battery. We leave it on medium. Nick de Vries is moaning about his tyres, but he's fine. I might give it a go then, Jesper. I've tried it a few times, didn't really feel it did. But, 100% we'll give it another go. Not rule it out. And what's the gap out front? 8.3 to our other driver. So let's conserve a little bit. But that's mad. To be able to race in Series 6 with level 1 commons. It's madness. Man, I've never seen anything like it. It's home, yes, new season is out. Benjamin, yeah, pretty much. So we're going to come into the pits. Gap's at 8.5 seconds. So all good on that front. I mean, they're going very slow now, but we're getting through. 8.7 there. And then Nick de Vries will now filter off into the pits. And in we come. Piastri follows perfectly 4 laps out. And no double stack either. Perfect. And out comes then Piastri. And look at that. We're ahead of everyone else. And we started this race right at the back. And it just shows you that it's completely a bit fragile, this game at the moment. We have just went from at the back of the grid to the front in Series 6. And we are literally laughing. Great start. De Vries just chilling. And Piastri just chilling as well. I think the game's easy unless you get somebody. If you face somebody who's real, then it's going to be tough, which you would expect. But let's boost both of these. Let's see who's got the fastest boost. Dead fast or self-control. The gap 6.2, 6.3, 6.2. We'll just watch the boost section. There's not a lot in it at all. Creeping up a little bit at the moment. But it's not too much in there. Still looks like dead fast is slightly faster, but it's not by a lot at all. What's the gap now? 7.7. Yeah, Homer, never let your car run out of service. Never. It's very broken at that stage. Goat control closed the gap a bit. Well, it definitely increased more or less. So I would say that probably dead fast is only just better than self-control. Oh, if you're getting bots at home, that's the best way. Prem's Law, try lowering your... But try putting a different car part in, try putting a stock part, anything like that, to try and change up your strategy. Yeah, failing a car service is horrible. But we do get a nice win, and that was very, very easy. Nice and easy indeed. So we'll probably do a couple more races and see what we can unlock. But that was, the fact that we can do Series 1 drivers, that's why I wanted to keep some drivers level 1. Because I do think that's the way I did it last season. Jordan Chillington, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're probably going to finish around 1:30 maybe, I'm thinking. So we'll probably do a couple of more races at least. But I just wanted to bring you some live play so you can chat if you've got any questions as well. So we're slowly getting there as we can open up a Series 5 crate here. Yep, doing all right on the upgrade front. And we can open up that Series 6. So, let's have a look at doing this again. So, Series 1 drivers into Series 6. 8 minutes per race. Oh, yeah, a bit longer than last season. So, let's try again then. We've got a low team score in Series 6. Yeah, I've faced somebody with starter parts, but I caught them up really quickly with my car. I think I gained 10.5 seconds in one lap. And I haven't raced Canada yet, so this should be fun. So Montreal, here we go. Mark, I think they're saying that speed tracks need speed and cornering tracks need cornering this year. That's one thing I am seeing. So I'm going to use downforce. And I'm going to use Ode on these two drivers. Yeah, I'm not on a massive win streak. I keep getting real players who out-qualify me. So watch this then. P22, P23. Level 1 commons again. And, I mean, can we go yet? Are we going to go yet? We're going to go yet. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, 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 go. And we're away in Canada. That's crazy. Oh, no. That's almost like doing a formation lap. But we're making our way through with Nick de Vries. Canada seems a little bit more tough to overtake. We're going to cut down and save, though. It's home. I don't know 100%. I need to try it more. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's just spaced me out completely. So we're going to do 4 laps and 4 laps here. We're going to try and get the freeze past Gasly. And we do, or nearly did. Gasly's holding us up, so let's get him through. And this is what we should be able to do now. We should be able to push when we want and get moves done. And at the minute, it's looking pretty good. Homo, thanks for coming along, mate. Much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your day. And de Vries now, still making moves up the inside. P14. Piastri looking good there with plenty of car service and power unit left. We're going to get past Norris here. Benjamin, well, I might run tonight. I don't know yet. So de Vries going past again. Quite a few people pitting here. So we're going to use this in lap. We're going to push hard. And see if we can jump some of these. Piastri just comes out behind Ocon. De Vries out of power now. Fast start glitch still works. Alright, I'll give it a go then. Depends on the track maybe. I tried it on a few tracks and didn't seem to feel it works. But in comes Nick de Vries. We should get out quicker than this soft tyre. Because we've got Ode. And let's see if we do. Yeah, and we don't. So the pit time thing doesn't really work too much by the look of it. The pit time reduction. Where's the rival? P23. So we're all good on that front. And let's get Piastri through a few of these. Because we're currently losing. And Piastri now slicing his way through. De Vries trying as well. Can he get a move done on Carlos Sainz? I'm sure he can down into that last corner. He tries, gets pinned out, and we'll push again. Go around the outside and into P5. Piastri then up to P11. We'll cut down him. This rival's well out the back on P24. Not sure what he's doing there. Yeah, they'll definitely sort it, Benjamin. Definitely. It's just going to take a bit of time. What I'm planning to do is get through the series as quick as I can, though, because if they start making this game a lot harder, At least I'll already be through the series. That's one benefit. That is one benefit completely. So Piastri is trying to get past Perez. Max is Series 7, smashing it. Here we go. So P3, P8, he's given up with P24 by the look of it. Probably not using boosts on him. But in terms of points, we're well ahead. And now let's boost to 3, see if we can close up to P2. And Piastri will try and close up a little bit. Can we go around the Ferrari? We can. What about the other Ferrari and Carlos Sainz? Yep, easy peasy. And now De Vries into P2. So a great start. And we're going to overcome this rival. Pete 43 points. With, and remember, Series 1 drivers on the go. Max, enjoy school. If you can enjoy it. I know it's not very enjoyable. As De Vries does win. Well, come second. Piastri will come P5. And that'll see us smash this rival. So I think with boosts being so strong at the moment, keeping a low team score is definitely the way to go. Definitely. Ethan's enjoying not being at school, being the evening in Australia. Ethan, I'm sure I've seen you when I've done late streams, so is that early morning for you, I assume? So 43 points there. Series 1, let's have a look at the drivers and look at that. So he's using a Series 1 and a Level 1, Level 4, and our car is better as well. So definitely the way to go. President's Law, thank you. Ethan, yeah, appreciate you enjoying the streams. It's what we like. What we like to see. It's what we do them for. So we can open up another crate. Series 6 this time. And we do get a new engine, twin burst. We get 41 Radiance and 5 Patron. So all the car parts coming out now in Series 6. Let's have a look at them. Let's see if any of them are good to go. Swift Charge we can upgrade. I can upgrade it twice, but I'll leave it there for now. Patron looks like it could be a good boost for reliability. Not seeing reliability much of an impact so far. Radiance looks like it will come very quickly a great part to use. Let's upgrade that. I like a bit of that one, so we'll absolutely be having a bit of that. And the new engine that we got was twin burst, which I'm sure after an upgrade and a couple of upgrades will be okay, but we'll stick it on. We are raising that team score though, that's what we've got to watch out for. So, Series 1 Commons again. So we're using the common driver technique. 2 Level 1 Commons in Series 6. Seems to be the go-to strategy to use. I'm glad these streams do help you all though. That's exactly what I want to get out of it. I don't do this for my own benefit. I do this simply to give back to the community. Just to help you all do better on the game. That's what you're all here for. You're all here to basically work out what to do. What's the best techniques. Everything like that. So I'm glad I can help you. So we're back at Miami. We're back to hard tyres. And we're going to look at using something with tyre management and a bit of speed if there is anything. So I think Dragon looks a good one. We've only got 10 seconds to go. I'm going to use a random boost firework. Could have used dead fast, but let's try these boosts. And yeah, again, remember, level 1 drivers, Series 6, here we go. Perfect start, as we always do. Let's try this then. And I think that is normal. I think that's normal racing, though, for these cars. I don't think it does work as well as it once did. Not in Miami, anyway. But we're going to keep boosting for now. We're going to cut Piastri down. We'll keep De Vries going down the straight. I mean, Piastri catching up on that Dragon. That's interesting to see. And now De Vries settles down in P15. These boosts should help us get through. And there you go. There's a move for De Vries. Benjamin, I think team orders do help. I think they have been worked pretty well. And they don't necessarily lose loads of positions now. They just basically do a normal overtake. So De Vries up to P12. Look at that. I don't even have to do a lot to manage these drivers at the moment. The lower team score helps massively in duels. And you can literally just race through. And look at De Vries, just on medium boost. With that boost, Piastri's flying through as well with that overtaking on the Dragon. Yeah, Ethan, it's like they could have the blue flags pretty much. That would be good. As De Vries comes through, and look at this, we're going to be into P2 now. Piastri's going to get out P5. So we're going to end up double stacking here, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to come in, we're going to do a bit more faster racing. Let's see what the strategy is. Is it a 3-2-2 or is it a 4-3 now in Miami? Let's find out. We've got De Vries coming into the pits now. He's built a pretty good gap already. And he'll cut down. So in comes De Vries. Piastri will carry on round. And to be fair, De Vries hasn't got the power unit to be able to come out and push hard. And that's one thing I have just noticed. But we're well ahead of the rival. That's the main thing. They're P1, we're P1, P4. They're P20 and 24. We've got De Vries charging his power unit, but catching up to the rivals on that firework. We've got Piastri coming into the pits now. So we'll just boost him in. And Piastri does come in. De Vries carrying on round. And he will come in at the... We don't even need to pit at the end of this lap. But Piastri, look, coming out P2. We'll leave on medium for now. What's the gap between the first two? 6.5. And it definitely feels weird without the fuel. That is for sure. It feels wrong without the fuel. But these two are on medium. The gap's 7 seconds. So it looks like another win using this technique. That'll be 3 in a row. Ethan, it's got to be F1 Clash, hasn't it? Got to be F1 Clash. I used to love playing Clash of Clans, I must say. Used to love that one. We've got De Vries coming through. He's going to come out for some softs, so we'll see how quick these softs are. Piastri is going to close right back up. So definitely looks like a 4-3 strategy is the best one to still do in Miami. That's new for this season. Piastri's De Vries is trying to overtake, and he does overtake in the pit lane, De Vries. Piastri goes round. So let's see who has got... I mean, De Vries has got 4%. He's not going to catch anybody. Wake and Bake, nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you in the chat. So a 4-3 versus a 3-2-2 is about to come down to the wire. We've got De Vries stuck behind back markers. And there's not loads in it, but 4-3 definitely looks like the best one. And we are going to come home in a nice 1-2. Rival absolutely P23 to P24. So miles back. T4, welcome. T4 have probably got about 1-2 races left in us, and then we'll be calling it for this afternoon. We might be back on later. I'm just going to nip the toilet quickly, so give me 30 seconds. So we are back, and we're still waiting for the rival to finish the race. That's mad. We've even been on a toilet break, and the rival's still racing around. Ethan, yeah, I should have inserted ads. That'd have been a good idea. But yeah, I like the new season. I think there's a lot of stuff to fix. I think it's fairly easy at the minute. For anybody just joining, we are winning a fair few races. We've lost a few as well. We're currently on a 4-win streak in Series 6. And that is absolutely by using 2 Level 1 drivers. Series 1 and Series 2. Making it absolutely so easy to run. So our premium's been activated. We now get the gold bar. And we do get a legendary crate. So Series, I think it might be Series 5 legendary crate here. And so we get 2.4k coins. We get 3 books, 3 instinct, 180 matador, that's insane. 67 Logan Sargent, 189 Phantom, 7 Spectrum. We've got no new cards so far, and none. So we get brute force of 5. We'll take that, absolutely. In the legendary crate. We've only unlocked 1 though so far. Looks like they're waiting for tomorrow for the next milestone, whereas last season we got 2 to start off with, and that was a Series 5 legendary crate. So we can have a look at doing another race using drivers level 1 again. That is the meta at the minute. We can queue our crates now as well. Ethan, try and delete the game and reinstall. That's worked for a few people. But yes, here we go then again. So 2 Series 1/2 drivers is the meta. You there? Yeah, we won't be long left on this stream. Probably another 2 races maybe, and then we'll be probably call it a day. Maybe back on later. Yeah, Ethan, one of my pals couldn't get on, and he deleted the game, reinstalled, and it triggered the update. Shiesty, they are from last season, mate, so you can't increase any CC points at this stage. So they're all from last season. So we're going to go on the hard. So 4 and a 3 is definitely the way to go on these 7-lap races at the minute. We're going to use Unstoppable, which seems pretty unstoppable. And we're going to use Rooster as well for the power unit. And let's see what we can do in here. This strategy, though, seems to be working a stream. SSTBC, thanks, mate. Appreciate it a lot. Let's use your boost start like we did last season again. We still get absolutely chock-a-block, though, look. And here comes Piastri, though. He should get an inside line here. And does. Both of them do get an inside line. It all stacks up again. It's worse than the M6 motorway in England at rush hour. Panaron, welcome. Benjamin, we might do a couple more. I need some food, if I'm honest. So we're going to keep these boosting down the straight. This rival on soft tyres. We're going to try and just make a few moves and we're going to cut down. This rival pushing hard on the softs. No power unit left either. But our hards get past opponents because they can. So our 2 Series 1 drivers, Series 1, Series 2, going to start making some moves. As there's an absolute car fest at the back. And let's move on to medium, actually. Let's try and make some moves up. We'll hold back with De Vries because we don't want that gap to close too much. Piastri's in P11. And look at that. Zhou Guanyu around the outside. And let's try and boost down this straight again. Piastri makes a good move there on the Hulk. And can we get past Stroll? We're going to lose the place to Hulk instead. Rival's got past us, but that's okay. I don't mind that at the minute. We're going to look after our management. And in Piastri comes past. Rival still going in P4 on that soft tyre. And we'll be coming into the pits this lap. They'll have to do 4 laps, though, on that hard tyre, probably. Piastri is searching for a move past Stroll. Yeah, T4 is not too much to look after now, but the 7-lap races, I am trying to work out the best strategy as Piastri gets P7. We're going to end up double stacking here. We're quite close. Conserve is too slow, but I want to try and get a bit of power unit back up. So Rival's coming into the pits, onto the mediums. I don't think we're going to get past him. So we're going to have it all to do later on. Piastri is going to lose a spot there, though. De Vries has got good power unit. And I think we're going to have to push him. We're going to have to create a gap. So just still learning this game very much. Very much indeed. And Piastri is going to try and make a move on Hamilton. Does so. Can't get past the next one. I think De Vries, we're going to go around one more time, you know. And we've got a safety car. So absolutely not. Could that have helped us? Can we claw back battery as well? Whilst we're behind the safety car. We haven't got past the rival. I mean, we're still in the pits, apparently. Rival goes softs. That was probably the best way to go there, but didn't have too much time available. We can conserve battery behind the safety car. And he's on some slightly used, but we're all going to be flat out now, so this is probably going to equal each other out. Them soft tyres will be quick behind us. Might just come down to the boosts that have been used. But we're not gaining too much battery here. That's one interesting thing to note. We're not using loads of battery behind the safety car, even though we're conserving. And we've got hard tyres ahead. So this looks like it could potentially be a loss. But I'm okay with that. I don't mind losing. Yeah, Benjamin, it's just so hard to get used to. It's ever so fun to get used to as well. But I think it's best to be all out at the start, I reckon. and then conserve later on. I mean, these rivals are going to get past us on these softs pretty quick. As Piastri is trying to get P2 and does, we're not going to get P1. Well, we are here, but we've got so little power unit left that we can't defend this at all. We can try and defend it, but it's almost impossible to defend on this game now. Yes, Ethan, great stuff. Glad to hear. Glad to hear that worked. So yeah, that was a good race here. Got a lot of learning to do still. I'm not bothered about win percentages. I'm not bothered about losing races. Absolutely doesn't bother me one bit. But I do think maybe pushing harder at the start of the race and gaining battery back up is better than using battery to come through the pack, maybe. That's potentially one part. So it's going to be a pretty close race, though. Fair play. It's going to be our first loss using 2 Series 1s. So that was a very interesting, and we pushed that one all the way. But yeah, good game on that one. Tan, I'd still worry about it. Definitely. So let's have a look at that one. So, an epic driver. So his driver, Oscar Piastri, was a lot better than us. And our car was a lot better. But just driver-wise, we couldn't handle. But yeah, our driver's a lot better. Shame that one. It's a tricky one to master at the minute. So sadly, yeah, another loss on the bank. Which is not fun for me at all. So, can we increase our driver without doing team score too much? How much does this affect? 491 to 560. Interesting. That goes up even more. What about Sonoda? 560 as well. Just trying to see if there's any other driver out there to use. Can't use Nick de Vries, of course. Could try Nick de Vries. I'm going to try Nick de Vries here. In Series 6. But we had a good spell on that. 3 or 4 races winning in Series 6. So we'll probably make this the last race. Let's see where we qualify. We've got 9 laps of Brazil to come. And I'm going to try going all out at the front. I mean, we're well back on this one. Look at this. Wowza. P4 Ocon, that's got to be an epic, I'd have thought. Definitely. So let's use self-control. And let's use firework on these. So, we've got it all to do in this one. This is definitely the epic and worst driver combo. This is why it can be so good at times. But Sargent and de Vries has made a good start, eating into this lead. Obviously, perfect start, lap 1. It is a very good idea to push. You can make up some good overtaking opportunities. Sargent already up to P11. Make it P10 now. And P9 in the first lap. P8 in the first lap. And look at that, all the way through to P8 and P12. So that's why you can boost hard sometimes, and it does work a treat on the start. And we'll let the AI come back to us. So obviously our boost should help. And rival back out P24. He's boosting as well. on his soft tyres. Yeah, it's tricky, T4. I think there's a lot of learning people are doing, a lot of wondering, a lot of assuming as well. I'm doing 5 laps here at the minute. I'm just learning to see if I can do 5 laps. I mean, it's getting a bit chaos, but Sargent went for a move up the inside of Perez. Keeping well of that battery. And Sargent, we're going to move up to medium now. And we make a move already on Perez. Benjamin, good luck. Catch you later, mate. Enjoy the rest of the day. As Sargent takes 2 in one corner that time round. And De Vries also takes 1. So I'm going to come in for hards, I reckon, here. I mean, Rival's pitting at hards at the back. And let's push in on here. Rival's already pitted behind us on the softs. Sargent's into P1, but is going to pit. De Vries will carry on. And he'll go to hards. And he has a look at back of Hamilton. Can't get the job done. Sargent comes out P8 though, so that's good for us. We're going to leave on medium. De Vries takes P2. We're going to boost him in. Yeah, flag dropping's no longer really expensive. It's just a pain to do. Yeah, Ethan, it's fair enough. Whatever you use them for, it's totally up to you. As De Vries will come out in 4th place, and we've got ahead of that rival. So we're going to medium boost away. P1 is mediums, to 12 seconds ahead though. And looks like we've got this race covered. You there, welcome back. We're probably making this the last race, maybe till a bit later on. We'll see. But Sargent's going to come through and win P2. Get P2 to freeze P3. At the minute. And looking all good here for a nice. Remember, it's 9 laps in Brazil now. No longer 8. So before we do end the video, I want every single one of you in here to now hit that like button. Show your support to the stream. I want to see them like buttons being hit hard. Sammy's got Series 9, Hamilton, Verstappen, lovely. Yeah, you there. We're trying our best, mate. We're trying to build the YouTube channel at the same time. Oh, Sammy's loving 1-2 qualifying every day. But yeah, make sure you smash that like button on the video as we come to an end. Sargent, last lap then. We've used all the power unit to our advantage. We've overcome the rival nice and easy. Yes, Ethan, have a great one. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the F1 Clash playing as well. Big dub. You there? Yes, big dub. So we're going to win. That is for sure. But I appreciate you all hanging out with me on this afternoon in the UK for me. And Sargent wins from Nick De Vries. So, beautiful win. That's how we like to finish. We're going to have to wait for a while. You there, I'll have a look after this, mate. I'll definitely have a look. Which club did you apply for, you there? Hey, Wallace, thanks for joining, mate. Presence Law, we'll definitely give it a go. We'll definitely try and bring out as much as I can, information-wise. Yeah, you there. Let me know which one it was. T4, thanks for joining. Yeah, there's big buzz around this season so far, and it's only going to get better. Only going to get better when they sort the little bits and bobs out on it. So we're still waiting as the rival does eventually finish. Nice standard crate to finish off as well. So lovely jubbly on that one. So yeah, guys, girls, thank you so much for joining in on the stream. Nice little afternoon session here. Saves me racing on my own in the background. It's nice to have a lot of you with me as well, racing on this day. So yeah, appreciate you watching. Hope you're enjoying the videos. I know they are definitely a massive help, I feel, to everybody here. So on that note, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you've liked the video. You there, comment the club, yes indeed, and I'll get back to you in the next stream or on Discord as well. If you want to join the Discord server, the link is in the description below. So guys, girls, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.